And we're back with the second podcast of the day. We got, do I wanna? I'm trying to figure out how I wanna. You know what? We'll do your Twitter at first. With Miss Bellatrix, aka Dominique. I had to figure out if I wanted to do your handle or not. So how are you doing today?
I'm pretty damn good. How are you, hon?
Good. Obviously,
Good.
See, normally I asked the second question, but it's kind of a self-given because I definitely just saw this background one podcast episode ago. So you definitely also live in Eastern PA.
Damn right I do. Yep.
Near the big Philadelphia.
Not close enough though.
Not close enough to the big Philly.
No, that is like 2-3 hours away that I'm not driving. But yes, I do live close enough to the big Philadelphia, the city of not so brotherly love anymore.
It will be brotherly love when I live in Philly.
Oh, you live in Philly now.
I'm gonna give it all my love.
Have fun with that one.
So, next question: where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
5 or 10 years. 5 years, I'm hoping in college where I went to begin before COVID happened. 10 years, hopefully on the career path that I want to go to college for. And I'm still debating whether or not I want to go back for education or the veterinary technician course, which
we'll doing both.
I wish I could. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap.
Just do it all. Fuck them.
I wish.
So now you're gonna stay in PA. What's your views, thoughts, views, and opinions?
I want to stay in PA because that's all my family is here. I don't have any other family in any other area as far as I'm aware. But if I have to move out of PA to do what I want to do most, then I'm gonna do it. They can always travel to me.
Yeah, because you get all rich and famous and shit as some famous, TV vet. You'll have all the money bags and you can just fly them out. You can be like Dr. Poe. Dr.
Man, I hope so. I hope so.
Dr. So what's your biggest motivation to kind of keep going each day?
My friends and family. Well, I don't have friends anymore. Family members. Mainly my family, especially my grandparents, because they pretty much raised me since day one. They're there for me mentally and emotionally when I need them most. They're pretty much my parents, not just my grandparents, if you will. But yeah.
Oh, and you can't forget Mr. Trag.
Nah, I totally can't. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he is one of my motivations too. But it's mostly my grandparents though. No cap.
Sorry. See, now this one's kind of. This one I can just do your biggest influence outside of gaming, but just outside of esports in general, because obviously you just kind of game for the giggles of it.
Yeah.
You don't stream or nothing.
Hey, I try, but I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. So, biggest influence, obviously my grandmother, but because I'm a huge animal lover, I got to go with Steve Irwin. He's the reason why I got so into reptiles at such a young age. I currently have a bearded dragon at home.
I know. Unfortunately, you had to do this podcast at Chris's because I could have seen you full blown just doing it just with.
I know. I was gonna bring her, but it's too cold out for her. So she's brumating.
She would have been like, "Bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing bringing me out in this shit?"
She hates it, but she likes to be outside of her tank every now and then, but because she is brumating now, I tend to leave her alone.
Can you dumb that down to stupid terms?
Brumating?
Yeah, can you dumb that down to stupid terms?
Hibernating, but for reptiles. Pretty much. That's literally all it is.
Okay.
They're just less active, eat less, all that.
So why isn't it just called the hibernating? Why does it
I
have to have a
don't know.
fancy? Why does it have to have its own fancy name, huh?
I'm not a scientist. Ask them.
That is racism in animals.
Racism.
They can't just
If
use a
only
thing.
it worked like that. If only it worked like that.
All right. So, what are 2 lessons you've so far kind of learned in your short little life?
Hey. Don't waste your time on people who aren't worth it. That's definitely one. I've had that crappy drama in high school. Still do to this day, shockingly, because people don't seem to let things go. And cherish those who you have now, because you're not really guaranteed tomorrow anymore, especially with everything going on in the world. Those are the top biggest ones that I've learned the most. Welcome. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, welcome back.
Hi, Chris.
He says hi.
We had technical difficulties, Chris.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties.
We want straight
What do you have?
iced tea.
I'll take that. Ice, please.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, he legit scared me because I just saw the door open, but I didn't see him.
Homeboy's leaving the door open. What does he do? Live in a barn?
Of course. I got freaking guinea pigs galore back here. Yeah.
Living in a barn. So if you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who and why? And then I'm gonna give you kind of the context that I gave Chris, because Calm actually, like, I'm about to retype these because Calm is a mastermind. So either you can do it all as like one dinner, or like if you had like 3 people you'd rather like a one-on-one dinner with, you can do that too. Like, it literally took until Calm's episode for somebody to think that question up. Like, when he first asked me that, I'm like, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, do them all as solo dinners.
Well, obviously, we got to go with my number one choice, my number one, idol. Got to go with the Irwin family, Steve Irwin, his wife, Bindi, everyone there, including whatever animals they want to bring.
All right, well, that's all of them right there. You just named like 3.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I just answered one question in one go.
Now, let's be honest. You would really only want Steve.
Yeah.
So pick 2 more.
Let's see. Damn. Anyone that's dead or alive? You know what? I'm gonna have to go with one of my family members that have passed away a few years ago, Fallon. She, I miss that girl every day. Thank you, darling. So she would be another one, catch up on everything. And then my last one, damn. I don't know who my last one would be. I really don't, because I don't really like that many people.
See, like you went kind of heartfelt. I'm pretty sure all 3 of Chris's were all rappers.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Chris is
But
like,
yeah, I don't really,
fuck these people.
I don't really have a third. Yeah, I don't, because I just don't like that many people.
What about Kobe?
Anymore. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch sports in general anymore.
But you used to watch.
Maybe if
you used to watch the NFL, right?
Yes, I have, and
About,
I know a lot of people would probably think OBJ.
Oh my God, my brain. How about Sean Taylor?
Yeah, if I was drunk enough, then yeah, I guess.
Because I would kind of honestly want to see like where he thought his like career would be now. Because he got gunned down, obviously in his own home. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, because like they ended up, I don't know the best way to say it, tightening up, one of the 2 on the tackling rules, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know really. I mean, that was one part of the reason why Ray Lewis called it quits. He kind of said that like after the impact, he's like, look, I grew up in an era of hitting people very hard and not caring about, oh wait, no, I don't want to hit him with my helmet. I want to hit him with my shoulder. He's like, I can't retrain my brain. So
yeah.
But I would love to see where he thought his career would be.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So now, now that because of Chris, I had to reword this question. because he named like 3 rappers right away, so I had to reword this. So if you had to do a Mount Rushmore of music for yourself, so it's 4 all-time favorite artist, rapper, violinist.
Hey, just because I was in orchestra doesn't mean I always like the freaking orchestra. Shit. Well, I know I'm gonna have to go with my boy, rest in peace to him, Chester Bennington.
Wow, Chris did not give me a heart back. Wow.
You monster. He gave you a heart, you didn't give back.
Oh, I love you.
He says
love you too, Chris.
He loves you too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with good old Chester Bennington. He's my number one.
Are we just like throwing up a little Mod Podge head of Linkin Park? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so your first head of your music Mount Rushmore has 7 heads on it. Okay. Next one.
They're all pretty much bands because I never outgrew my emo phase, as people like to call it. So then there's Green Day. I do love me some Green Day.
I'm pretty sure I only know like the mainstream like bitch boy Green Day songs.
Typical. Sleeping with Sirens. That would be number 3. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, number 3. And you said there's one more?
Yep.
Like it's 4 more? Okay,
yep, because I had to Google it. I was pretty sure it was 4 heads, but I wanted to make sure I was right. I didn't want to be politically incorrect.
Then my 4th one? I don't know. Let's see. Who else do I listen to? I don't remember who I listen to. We're just gonna say screw it. Throw Taylor Swift up there because why not? You know?
Fucking throwing up the Tay-Tay with 14 dudes. There you go.
It's like that one meme that went around, except they're all
I don't know who I.
Ooh, got me thinking.
Mine is tough. I know that Tommy Tom's up there. Tom McDonald's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't know if I could pick just 3. Because there's days that even like Eminem, I'm like, nah, fam, I'm just not feeling you today.
Yeah.
Like, I just skip them. But like Tom, I feel like I always listen to all the Tom songs like all the way through.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm gonna cop out, and 2 of them are technically Tom McDonald. Because Tom and Nova.
Yeah.
Because without Nova, there's no Tom. So, and I do listen to some of her songs. So Tom, Nova. We'll just throw Eminem, and we're gonna put some Russ up there on that Mount Rushmore. I love my boy Russ.
Oh yeah.
Nope, I lied. I'm taking off Nova. We're adding G-Eazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As soon as I said Russ, I'm like, wait, I really fuck with my boy G-Eazy.
Yeah. I feel like who doesn't?
So if you could have any animal, this is going to be a fun question for you. If you could have any animal 3 feet tall, long, whatever, because obviously like the giraffe, it would be more like 3 feet tall than 3 feet wide. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Tamed as a pet, what are you choosing?
So here's the real question. Is it like an extinct animal or?
Sure, whatever. If you want a fucking
cool
little T-Rex, you can have a little T-Rex.
I want a fucking dodo bird.
Oh, okay. I mean, dodo birds are almost that tall anyways. Or at least or at least they are an arc. They're almost like 3 feet tall. They come up to most people's waist.
You don't have to change anything. It's just a freaking dumb bird.
All right, so because we've only been going for like 14 minutes, we're gonna bust out the handy dandy question sheet as I just shake my whole monitor. So actually, we're gonna do some of the same ones that I did for Chris. So, what famous celebrity chef would you have cater your dinner party?
I don't really know any.
See, so now,
Martha Stewart. I don't know.
Oh,
Martha
there
Stewart.
you go. So now you are kind of hearing some of the same questions because he said Gordon Ramsay.
Mm.
I think you're the first person ever to have the cojones to eat on this podcast.
Thank you.
Like Riley literally was like, wait, let me finish my bowl of cereal first, and then we can do the podcast. Like we literally sat in a Zoom call while he ate his bowl of cereal.
I didn't eat shit today, so.
So hot or cold shower. So like I kind of set for Chris, you would completely have to get rid of one or the other.
Well, the sexiness doesn't last long in cold showers, so of course we gotta go with the hot showers. Like I'm spawn of Satan.
So if you could be a personal assistant to anybody, who would it be?
Can I kiss ass in this moment?
No. I don't count.
No. A personal assistant to anybody. I don't like anyone enough to be their personal assistant. But hey, we're just gonna go with
famous?
Hell with everyone famous. I don't like people. I hate to say I don't like people in general. But you know what? If I were just had to pick one out of my ass for just for no reason, Jeff Bezos, I guess.
There you go. Go be the fucking douchebag's personal assistant. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
See, all right. So favorite what actress would you want to play you in a documentary? Who you picking?
I don't watch enough shows to know every actress.
You don't watch it?
I don't watch. What? No.
Oh,
I don't watch. I watch things for the plot, not for the actors or the actresses.
No, but I have on my PC, I have a 7 terabyte hard drive because all my movies I bought digitally, and they're just on my. Yeah. I love movies.
I don't watch anything.
All right, so we're gonna just skip that one.
Yeah, I'm not that basic person.
What are you OCD about? Oh, are you OCD about anything? There we go. I misread that.
I have to have all my books in a specific order, based on their length.
So this is the one that when you heard Chris say skydiving, this is a question, and I'll use the person that you said you would be the personal assistant for. If Jeff Bezos came to you and said, I'll fund one thing on your bucket list. Hi, Chris.
I'm listening.
She's about to kill you, Chris. So if he said he would fund one thing on your bucket list, but you would have to chalk the rest of it and just live a normal, you wake up, you eat, you work, you go to bed life.
Oh, he gonna fund it?
Yeah. The one thing. Chris,
the one thing?
Go sit down before I
exactly. Sit your ADHD having ass down. Sit. Sit. God, I gotta talk to you like Smokey. Damn.
So you literally have to just crumple up the rest of your bucket list and it never gets to happen.
And he funds one thing out of everything.
One thing on that list.
It's gonna be paying for my damn college tuition and all that stuff.
Oh, there you go.
You disgusting.
Sorry. All right, so so we're gonna do the same one that one more that I had Chris do as well. So what does success look like for you?
Sheesh.
Did you think that all these were gonna be non-serious questions?
Serious. So serious.
I think this is a pretty serious question.
I feel like just being able to go to get to where I want to go. So that's graduating with. We're just gonna go with the. Damn it, Chris. Sit. You're distracting me. Yes, go with an example of graduating with a bachelor's in veterinary technician and business, because I know I want to open up my own pet store at one point.
This is such a creep. I can see somebody's gonna comment that in the comments below, like, man, he a creep.
See, I left you alone during your podcast.
You know I haven't.
Take your ass outside.
I can't.
God.
I get bored.
But yeah, what did that be like, you know, being able to graduate from college, or, you know, just being able to you know, just go to school in general and not fully graduate. As long as I can, you know, easily provide for my family at the end of the day, I mean, I'm fine. That I see that as a success. Especially if it requires getting out of a certain area that I live in within Eastern Pennsylvania.
There you go.
And yeah, I'll count that as a success as long as I, you know, can help them in any way, shape, or form I can, despite us having our disagreements.
All right, so this has definitely been a very fun podcast with Miss Dominique, and apparently we got to get some guest appearances from Mr.
Yeah,
Christopher.
like he's relevant.
Basically. But obviously, like I was telling Chris, I'm launching a third podcast at the end of the year, like you saw in the chat. So maybe you guys might be included in next year or random episodes once we launch that one. But the first one's obviously going to be me, Riley, James, and probably Little Ghost. Because obviously they're like the only ones who are consistently messaging me on like kind of like our like year review on Thieves, like, you know, the good, the high, the ugly.
Yeah.
Hence why, you know, I got to be on that one because, you know, we need to have the ugly.
Yeah.
But so this has been another episode of the 1v1. This is your boy Mike. Thank you, Miss Dominique, for finding the time and putting up with Chris.
I'm regretting every choice I made.
Regretting it all, but you know, until the next episode of a podcast you're on,